Hey everyone, it is June 28th, 2021. Just wanted to go over some not hypothetical, but trades that should have happened on my part. I just missed or I wasn't comfortable playing them, but yeah, let's get right into it and I'll express my thoughts and where I would have entered and exited if I took the trade. NVDA, I just watched happen. Um, have never really been comfortable trading within the first 5 minutes. But as always, let's go to a higher time frame analysis. All right, so on the daily chart, we can clearly see that NVIDIA is in this nice uptrend here, making higher lows here, 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 and here. And if we go to find how I got that 774.5 level, let's go to a 1 hour, and you can clearly see that it's acted as resistance for a while, since June 18th, and it was ready today. So it gapped up and it destroyed this level. So now, just to keep it moving, let's go to see where it opened up. So we opened up here at 9:30. We ripped right through. Literally, we bounced on it perfectly. And as you can see, NQ was extremely strong as well. So that also helped. And it would have been a nice trade for those who took it. And we had extremely strong volume, which is another good indicator. And yeah, and this is a pretty straightforward trade. Um, I would have scaled on the way up probably as soon as we got this push. I probably would have entered right around here. But again, I'm not too comfortable trading the first 5 minutes yet. But in this current market, I do have to adapt to that. So it's definitely something I'm looking to get into. Maybe I'll try it out this week to see if any plays happen like that. And yeah, I would have definitely scaled out either here or here, maybe consolidated and obviously scaled out along here as well. So I can't speak to this play too much, mainly because I wasn't comfortable and I didn't take this. Um, a Yeah, and I think my stop loss would have been a close below this level, a 5 minute close below this level, and I would have gone from there. But it was a beautiful winner for those who took it. It gapped up. As you can see, it's at 40 points here. It's at 800 on the dot. So congrats to those who took that play. I'll show you Apple, which is what I was looking at. It never followed through, so I never entered, which was super unfortunate because I missed out on a really, really, really nice play on Zoom that I'm still kicking myself over. But let's take a look at Apple. So Apple on the daily time frame has been making higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, and it's just been pretty strong. And it's been consolidating, kind of making this weird looking bull flag shape almost pattern. And yeah, we were ready for another leg higher today. And I was looking to play this 135 break. And as you can see, if we go to a 1 hour, let's just quickly go to a 1 hour higher time frame. And you can clearly see that 135 is a massive key level. Maybe even 135.3 was maybe more accurate, but nonetheless, 135 a solid level to get into. Yeah, so we had this really strong push. It looked like we were going to break it within the first 20 minutes. We didn't. We've obviously, Apple's having some trouble here at this level, which is super important to note, which means the analysis was spot on. And yeah, so a good lesson to note here is we had Apple that just literally went straight up for a $2 move, just straight up here with no consolidation. If you just look at these first four candles. So I said to myself, all right, well, there's no way if we break this 135 level, it's just going to keep going. It has to find a pullback in here at some point, which we did. And I was like, okay, this is looking good. And I was, waiting for this RBNR here, and I was saying, all right, I'm going to enter on the break of this basing candle, and everything's going to be just fine. It's looking great. We had awesome volume here in the morning, at least. It kind of died off so far, but it's actually still looking pretty good up to this point. So We had a failed RBNR. We never broke the high of this basing candle, and therefore we kind of just lost all momentum, all steam here, and that's an indication to not get in the trade, which is exactly what happened. I did not get in the trade. As you can see, people entered here and they got faked out, a high day fail. And again, this is not an entry because it is not a proper entry structure. There's no RBNR here. Maybe, I was looking at a 15-minute possibly. But again, we never broke the high of this basing candle, that means it's a bearish sentiment. And as you can see, volume just kind of dropped off here. But NQ is strong, so it did have that confirmation. We just never got the proper confirmation on Apple to take this long. So that was pretty upsetting, but that's how trading goes. And I should have been looking at Zoom. I've been saying Zoom, the 383 level, for the longest time now. And I'm very upset that I did not capitalize on this, but that's how trading goes. Okay, high time frame analysis. As you can see, Zoom's just been trending like a rocket. It looked really nice. We're making higher lows, a little higher low here, and we were ready to break out. And as you can see, 383 has been acting as nice resistance, maybe even 382.5. But you can see on a higher time frame analysis that even on the even on the daily chart, you can see that 383 has been acting like a strong level. Let's take a closer look on a 1 hour chart. So on a 1 hour chart, it looks just as nice. Let's go to the chart, and yeah, let's come over here, and you can see that it's clearly resistance here, resistance, support, and it's a very good level. So that was the thought process there, and I just completely missed it. I'll show you my entry, or excuse me, my what would have been entry, which was beautiful. It's a no-brainer entry. So if you look here, this is an A+ setup in my opinion. We have a nice strong push-up. We're strong. We have decreasing volume before the level, but then we break out with strong level. So typically you want to see increasing volume for this level, but we were strong, NQ was strong, and we had increasing volume to the breakout of this level, which is extremely, extremely important. So you could have entered on this flag, but a much easier way to see this is I like looking at other time frames to see if there's another RBNR, which there was on the 15-minute time frame. This is a picture perfect setup. I would have entered right at the break of this basing candle, anticipating the 15-minute RBNR, anticipating this 383 level break, and to the push. And what do you know, we got the nice strong push. So if we were managing on a 5-minute time frame, let's see where the first exit would have been. Well, it probably would have been right around here. Obviously in hindsight 2020, but the reason why I say that is because there's no reason to sell here. There's not a single red candle. My first scale out would have been here, given the red candle and the drop in volume. But honestly, who knows how far I could have taken this, because there was not a single red candle until about 10:45 here. And that is a nice chunk. So if I would have entered right here at 382, most likely, given my scaling strategy, would have gotten out right around 390. Let's call it 388. So that would have been a beautiful trade. I'm kicking myself over that one, but super happy that the analysis was correct, and I did not take the Apple trade, because I know, if this was in previous time, I may have taken this Apple trade. So it's clear that, I'm improving myself, and I'm glad that I can help others improve as well, or at least try. And yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions, and have a nice day.